If you don't know, now you know. The Most High has been pushing me beyond what I am used to, pushing me out of my comfort zone, not in a bad way, in a good way, of course. The Most High will never force us to do anything that we don't need to do. But sometimes I believe that we do need a little nudge to do certain things because sometimes we get so comfortable in what we are comfortable with and what we are comfortable with doing that sometimes we need to step out of our comfort zone to grow, grow spiritually, grow mentally, emotionally, to grow physically, and also to grow when it comes to our finances. And sometimes we get comfortable with the norm. We get comfortable with what we're doing. It may not be what we want to do in life, it may not be the path that we want to continue to walk down. And so sometimes we need a little nudge just to be able to do more, to, expect more, to push us to new limits, to push us to new heights. There is levels to everything that we do in life. And sometimes we need a little push in order to grow in our lives. And the thing is, we are supposed to grow. We're supposed to grow in every aspect of our lives. The Most High wants us to grow in every aspect of our lives. But sometimes we get comfortable. We get comfortable with what we're doing. We get comfortable with the money that we're making. And we don't really push ourselves to do more. We don't push ourselves out of our comfort zone. And, for me, since 2023, he has been pushing me out of my comfort zone, pushing me to do things that I would not normally do. But I am happy because I honestly have grown. I have grown a lot, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I have grown. I have just learned so many things about myself, about this world, and not everything is as it seems, but just really trying to push myself to do more, do things that I want to do. Even me starting my YouTube was something that I really did not see myself doing, but I honestly like it. I like motivating myself. I like motivating others. I just like being a helping hand. And I realize that it just pushes me to just do better, to be better, to really continue to work on stepping into the highest version of myself because the Most High has a divine plan for my life. And I may not know exactly what it is right now, but I am happy that I've been doing things out of the norm for me, and I do want to be great. I am great. And I just have to continue to keep pushing myself and keep striving for more, keep wanting success. And I am hungry for it. Just being a better version of myself, just being able to speak more and just to be bold in my walk, to be authentic when speaking, and just to be unapologetically myself and not really caring what other people are going to, say about me, what they're going to think about me. That is not my worries. Like, it's just not, and so I am happy that he's been pushing me out of my comfort zone. It does get scary at times because the unknown is always scary to us all. When you don't know what you're headed for, what where this path may lead to, it definitely gets scary. But I just want to remind you that all in all is just to be obedient and just to listen because the Most High is pushing you to greatness. Everything that you want, everything you've prayed about, everything that you want for yourself, for your family, for your children, the people around you, the life you are trying to build, the generational curses you are trying to break, building an abundant life for yourself is everything that he wants for you. But with that being said, it takes a lot more than just, working on yourself. He has to work on your character. He has to make sure your integrity is 100%, because a lot of people in this world, as I'm seeing everything unfold in life, a lot of people are folding. A lot of people are, you know, going along with things that they know is not right. Their mental is just not where it needs to be. And so he's really trying to build us up in every aspect of our life. And it is a process, a process that I didn't think that I would be ready for or could even handle. And I'm just really just trying to work it out. Like every day is a new day. And every day I am trying to push myself to do a little bit more, to speak out more, to just be bold with everything that I do, be bold in my walk, and just be myself. And just to truly like believe and trust in myself and love myself through this process, because this process is not an easy one. And only the strong people do survive, and it really is for the strong. Because I'm like, a lot of days I just don't, sometimes I think it's just not going to happen, but I know that things are happening in his divine timing, and I just have to be patient. And trust me, I know that the Most High is probably pushing you out of your comfort zone too. So I'm just here to remind you that you can do it. Believe in yourself, trust in yourself. There are days that we need to rest and to get our mind right, because every day is not going to be a walk in the park, and it is okay. But as long as you get up the next day and you keep pushing yourself, you keep striving for the best, because you are going to live an abundant life. The Most High is shifting everything for us. He's shifting our mindsets. He's shifting everything about us, and your life is getting ready to shift. And we just have to continue to believe in ourselves, continue to believe in Him, and know that He is going to do everything possible for us, because His love is unconditional and it's never going to change no matter what we do. We may have to learn some lessons in between, but either way, He wants us to be on the better side of life. It's never going to be perfect, and that is okay. But everything is about learning lessons and just really enjoying life. So you got this. Continue to be positive and continue to root for yourself and continue to work for yourself. If you don't know, now you know. But this is just a reminder.